All right, my dears, we're going to do some hatha yoga and yoga tune-up or myofascial release. And so I have some balls here. If you don't have yoga tune-up balls, or a tennis ball can work. If you do have two, awesome. If you have one, that's fine as well. And we'll just allow ourselves to come onto our backs with our knees bent and feet flat and take a few breaths there. And just noticing what we're feeling today in our bodies. We might start to windshield wiper the legs a little side to side. Notice what we're feeling at the hips, at the low back, maybe even the outer thighs. And coming into a rhythm that feels uniquely ours. Noticing our breath. Next time the legs are to the left, we'll keep them that way. You might stay there or pick your left foot up and place it on your outer right thigh. And then windshield wiper again. Next time they're to the right, keep them that way, or pick your right foot up, place it on your outer left thigh. And then windshield wiper the legs again. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees open to either side, Supta Baddha Konasana. You might reach above your head and grab opposite elbows. Take a few breaths here, noticing the rise and fall of the belly, rise and fall of the chest. And then we'll lift our knees halfway up, all the way together. Open them halfway down, all the way down. Halfway up, together. Halfway down, all the way down. And we'll continue with this pattern for the next few moments, just noticing your breath, noticing any sensation you might feel at the groin or the inner thighs. And then for the next few moments, we're going to draw the belly in and see what kind of a difference that makes. I find that you can actually feel your oblique abdominal muscles start to help here, especially below the belly button. And so with the belly engaged, we'll do this for a few more moments. Notice your breath here with the belly engaged. Likely the breath is not going into the abdomen, but more in the chest. Next time the knees are open, we'll keep them there. We'll change the cross of our arms, 5 breaths. And then bring your feet flat, release your hands to any shape now that feels useful. Right ankle, left knee, figure 4, and we'll windshield wiper the legs side to side. Noticing your sacrum, your low back, your hips. And then bring both legs all the way to the left. So maybe the right big toe or foot touches the earth. Right knee up toward the sky. Take a few breaths into the outer right hip. Coming back to center, thread the needle, reaching your legs up, keeping that right ankle on the left knee. You might hold on to the right leg, or you might reach between your legs for the back of that left thigh. Half happy baby on the right side. You might keep your left knee bent, or you might straighten the left leg, or it might be somewhere in between bent and straight. Left arm might reach up overhead. Take a few breaths here. And then release this side, both knees bent, both feet flat, left ankle, right knee, figure four. We'll start to windshield wiper the legs a little side to side. And then allowing both legs to fall over to the right, left big toe or foot might touch the earth, left knee up toward the sky. Notice the outer left hip here. Come back to center. Thread the needle, left ankle, right knee. You might reach between your legs or just hang on to that left leg for a few breaths. Half happy baby on the left side. Maybe you keep your right knee bent, foot on the earth, or straight in the right leg, or somewhere in between bent and straight. You might notice your jaw. If you're anything like me, you might have to relax your jaw. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together, interlacing the fingers around the pinky toe edge sides of the feet if that's available, or you could hold on to your ankles here. Taking a few breaths into the mid back. Now, keep your feet how they are, but release your hands. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Inhale here. Exhale, elbows and knees come toward each other. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, elbows toward knees. Inhale, lengthen out. Elbows toward knees. They might not touch. That's okay. We'll continue for a while in this way. Notice, of course, your belly, right? But what about the pelvic floor? Can you squeeze the pelvic floor? Kind of like a Kegel exercise. Let's do about 10 more. This last one, let's hold up. And release. Let the soles of the feet be together, knees open, feet on the floor. Supta, Baddha Konasana. And then right foot goes up toward the sky. Left knee can remain bent or straighten the leg or somewhere in between. Point your toes and do small circles. Flex through the heel, keep the small circles. Point the toe, do medium circles. Flex the heel, do medium circles. Point the toes, large circles. Flex the heel, large circles. Keep the heel flexed, so large circles the other direction. Point the toes, large circles. Flex the heel, small, medium circles, excuse me. Point the toes, medium circles. Flex the heel, small circles. Ooh, do you feel your hip flexors yet? I sure do. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Point the toes, small circles. And then half happy baby. You might straighten that left leg and point the toe and flex through the heel. One foot can be on the ground or off. Let's release this side. Left leg goes up to the sky. Right knee can remain bent, straighten the leg or somewhere in between. Point the toes, small circles. Flex the heel, small circles. Point the toe, medium circles. Flex the heel, medium circles. Point the toe, large circles. Flex the heel, large circles. Keep the heel flexed, go circles large the other way. Point the toes, large circles. Flex the heel, medium circles. Point the toes, medium circles. Flex the heel, small circles. Ooh. Point the toes, small circles. Half happy baby on this left side. You might straighten the right leg, point and flex through the foot. We'll come onto our right side with straight legs. And they can be out at a diagonal, that's fine. Flex the feet and try to even out your feet and ankles. So that might mean you have to push a little bit through that left leg. Lift and lower the left leg. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, circles. Circles the other direction. Bend that left knee, place the left foot in front of your straight right leg. Left knee up to the sky. You might hold onto your left knee with your left hand. Flex the right foot, lift and lower the right leg. Circles. Circles the other direction. Come back to center and over onto your left side. Legs are straight. They can be at a bit of a diagonal. Flex your feet. And here's where I notice my leg length difference big time. So I have to really push through that right leg in order to have them about the same length. Lift and lower the right leg. Hold the leg up, circles. Circles the other way. Bend that right knee, place the right foot in front of the straight left leg, right knee up. You might hold on to your knee, flex the left foot, lift and lower the left leg. Circles. Other way, circles. Onto your backs, legs straight like Shavasana, corpse pose. Squeeze the right side of the butt, then the left. Let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Now squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right, squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right, squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right, squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right. Bend your knees, place your feet flat, knees straight up to the sky. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Now squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right. Squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right. Squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right. Now soles of the feet come together, knees open. Squeeze right, squeeze left. Notice the pelvic floor. Let go right, let go left. You can engage the pelvic floor here. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Squeeze right, squeeze left, let go right, let go left. Now squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right. Squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right. Squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right. Last one, squeeze left, squeeze right, let go left, let go right. Come to a seat. Draw your left leg out in front of you, your right heel in toward the groin. Reach your right arm up to the sky, and then reach your right hand toward the pinky toe edge side of that left leg. So that might be the left foot, or it could be the left ankle, could be the left thigh. Lengthen out on the inhale, draw the belly in, and then bow the head a little on the exhale. Breathe into the right side of your body. Notice the right waist, the right ribs. And then reaching both hands toward that left foot. So now tends to be more about the hamstrings or the calf as we go more straight forward toward the leg. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. And slowly come up. Place this right foot to the outside of the left leg. Twist to the right. Sit up nice and tall. Draw your belly lightly in. Maybe you can direct your breath to your shoulder blades here. Come back to center and stretch your right leg out. Left leg in toward the groin. Left hand reaches up. Reach your left hand toward the pinky toe edge side of the right leg. Somewhere could be the knee, the shin, or even the foot. Lengthen the spine. And then bow the head down some. Try to feel into the left side body, the ribs, the waist. And then we'll come more straight on, reaching both hands toward the foot, the ankle, the shin, the calf, whatever you can reach. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. And we'll slowly come back up and onto our hands and knees. Huh? Oh, the twist, thank you. So the right leg is straight. The left foot crosses over, we're twisting to the left. Sit up nice and tall on the inhale. Draw the belly lightly in on the exhale. And then we'll unwind to center and come onto hands and knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Stay for an inhale in cat. Exhale back to cow. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Stay for an inhale, cat. And exhale back to cow. And then twice more at your own pace. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Try to find more than just the heels of your hands. So rooting down through the knuckles, in particular the knuckles by the pointer finger. Ten more breaths here. Notice how the posture changes over time. And then we'll slowly walk to our hands. Halfway lift on the inhale. Fold forward, grab opposite elbows. Let your head just hang. Give a good, generous bend to the knees here. Slowly come all the way up. And then we'll face the long edge of the mat in the middle of the mat. And have our feet come quite wide. So maybe they're underneath our wrists if we have our arms straight out to either side. And then we'll turn our right toes to face out to the right. Left toes slightly that same direction. Bend the right knee, warrior two. Feel your feet. And then feel your pelvic floor and your inner leg line here. Tone the pelvic floor. Feel the inner thighs. Almost draw the feet toward one another. You might lift your toes. And then let everything settle, including the toes gently back to the earth. Straighten the right leg. And bring our hands to our upper thigh, our right hand to our upper thigh. Left arm up. And then extend the right arm by your ear. Triangle. And then extend both arms by the ear. And then let that right hand come to the shin perhaps, or the ankle, and left arm straight up. 5 breaths. Bend the front knee. Star pose. Knees turn out, toes turn out. Bend the knees, goddess pose. Inhale, star. Left toes turn out to the left, right toes slightly that same direction. Bend the left knee, warrior 2. Feel your feet, but lift your toes. Feel the inner leg line, the pelvic floor tone. And then let everything kind of settle lightly to the earth. Straighten that left leg. Place your left fingertips above your knee. Bring your right arm straight up. Then extend your left arm forward like alongside your ear. Start to lean forward, both arms alongside the ear. Triangle pose. And then let your left fingertips go maybe to the shin. Right arm straight up. 5 breaths. Slowly bend the knee. Star pose. This time, turn the feet to face forward toward the long edge of the mat. Fold forward. You might be able to touch the earth with your fingertips, palms or forearms, or crown of the head. What if you tone the pelvic floor here and felt your inner leg line, like you were going to draw your feet toward one another? We'll halfway lift. And we're going to spin around to face the front of our mat, plant our palms downward, facing dog. And we'll shift forward into plank and lower ourselves to the floor. Sphinx pose, elbows underneath the shoulders. Right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest. And do that several more times. And then settling in our Sphinx pose, pushing into our forearms, in particular the wrists, and especially the part of the wrist closest to your thumb. Draw the belly in, even though we're on it, draw the heart forward, and continue to ground those wrists down. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your right hand for your right foot. Tuck your tail and draw the heel in toward the booty, and then maybe rest your chin or forehead on your left forearm. Continue to tuck your tail so you can feel the stretch in the front of your right thigh. Then kick the foot into the hand and either come to your left forearm or even lift the elbow. Half bow, Arda, Danyarasana. Maybe you flex the foot, reach more for your right ankle. Some of you might even lift that left arm forward. And then release that side. Windshield wiper your legs. Back to Sphinx. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest, so on and so forth for a few rounds. Then pushing into the wrists, the heels of the hands. Drawing the belly in, drawing the heart forward. Back of the neck long. And then bending that left knee, reaching back with your left hand for the foot, tucking your tail, drawing the heel in toward the booty. Forehead or chin might rest on your right forearm. And then kicking the foot into the hand, you might come onto your right forearm or palm. You might reach for your left ankle. You might even reach your right arm forward. And rest, windshield wiper the legs. Now, bring the soles of the feet together with the knees bent, feet off the floor. We're in Sphinx, but then you might lift both elbows. So you might stay here like this, drawing the heart forward. Or some of you might bend your knees, reach back for both of your feet or both of your ankles. Kick your feet into your hands. O pose, Danyarasana. And when you're ready to come down, windshield wiper the legs. And then child's pose. And stay about 10 breaths here. Knees can be wide for extra room for our bellies. Final pose before we go over to our yoga tune-up, dolphin or forearm dog. So elbows are underneath the shoulders. That's pretty important here. You can have your wrists straight out from your elbows, middle fingers pointing straight forward, or you can bring the palms together like Anjali Mudra or prayer position. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips. Try to press down into your wrists as much as your elbows. Chest toward your thighs, hips toward the sky. Shoulders away from the ears. And then we'll come to our knees and over onto our backs, getting the yoga tune-up balls. So we're gonna keep the balls in their tote and place them in that vertical way between the left shoulder blade and the spine. And then you can put a block under your head as a pillow if you like. And then the left arm reaches all the way up overhead, maybe to the floor behind you, and then comes down by your hip. And we'll do that several times. Sometimes I feel if I move slower, it's more useful. See what's true for you. And then drawing circles in the sky with your elbow. And then maybe the other direction. And then we might fold the arms over the chest and rock side to side. So likely somewhere along the way, you'll find a spot. When you find the spot, you might push and pull on your feet. A little jostling. And then we're going to move the balls up just a little. So we're kind of targeting the upper shoulder here. Sometimes I find it useful to put a block underneath the butt here. Yeah. It adds a little more pressure. You could even lift your feet up to the sky. So if you don't have a block or a cushion for the butt, you could still lift your legs up if you chose. And we'll do that same motion, arm up overhead. and down. And just trying to feel into what's useful here. Do some circles perhaps with the elbow. Maybe the other direction. And then try to rest that left arm in a position where you can feel it's useful. Take a few breaths here. And then we'll take the balls out. We'll start with the top of the right shoulder so that if you have the block, you can keep it there under the bum. And we'll start with the right arm up overhead and then down by the side. Maybe you lift your feet up. And then do a few circles with your elbow. And go both directions. And then eventually finding a spot where you can, quote, rest that right arm and feel some sensation and breathe. And then if you are using the block, you might put your feet down, remove the block, and move the balls down a little bit so they're kind of right, in between the shoulder blade. And then right arm goes up overhead, back down by the side. I found a really good spot, so I might just hold where I found the spot. You could also do circles with the elbow in both directions. And since I've really got that spot, I'm kind of moving on. You can take as long as you take to folding the arms over the chest and going side to side, and then perhaps pushing and pulling on the feet. It's funny how we can move the body just an inch and it can make a huge difference. And when you're ready, we'll take the balls out and we'll place them that horizontal way, right at the top of the shoulder. So in really close to the spine, basically one ball on either side of the spine. And it's just as your neck ends. Then we'll have our head in our hands and shrug our shoulders. Take a few breaths there. And then relax the shrug. We'll push into our feet, lift our hips, and let the balls go down like an vertebra's distance. Head in the hands, we might sway side to side. My goodness. You can also push and pull on your feet, a little jostle. And then we'll push into the feet, let the balls roll down, like a vertebra's worth. Head is in the hands, gently move side to side. And maybe push and pull on the feet. And then one more vertebra down. We're probably getting pretty close to the bottoms of the shoulder blades here. We'll go side to side. And then perhaps push and pull on the feet. And then what if we kept the balls where they are, but just put your head on the ground, let your arms be in a position that feels comfortable enough. Notice the back of the heart here, kind of where the balls are, and just take a few really deep breaths. And try to let your body relax into the pressure of the balls. And then we'll take the balls out. And here, you might have a block as a pillow. The balls on the block in that horizontal way. And then place your head on the balls, kind of right where the neck and the head connect. The balls are horizontal. I probably already said that. And then we'll just let our arms relax. And hopefully it can feel like a little slight traction, like someone's gently lengthening your neck. And then we'll remove the balls. Maybe keep the block if you like that sensation, or remove the block, head on the floor, Shavasana corpse pose. Let's come to one side for a breath or two. And then slowly back up to a seat. And as we come to our seat, bring our palms to our heart in some shape that makes sense to us. And bowing our head slightly. In the spirit of peace, we say Shanti, Shalom, Salam, Amani, Maluhia, Irini, Shiakan, Jam, Pache, Paz. In the spirit of our collective truth, liberation, freedom, we say Ashe, Amin, Amen, blessed be, Kapu Aloha, in Lak'ech, Satnam, Namaste, Matakwi Asan, Black Lives Matter,